everyone, it's Athena with Divine Goddess Health and Wellness, and you are listening to Divine Intervention. And one of the things that I'm trying to do in the series of my videos is to not only give you experiences and stories that you can identify with, to let you know that you're not the only one out there dealing with different health and wellness issues, and to also show you that there is help out there. You don't have to do it by yourself. And that's one of the things that Divine Goddess Health and Wellness was really the basis of it. I found that a lot of people were contacting me and, you know, they're just like, my struggle is, you know, trying to do this or trying to do that. And a lot of times we just really need somebody to kind of kick us in the butt and, you know, to get us to do the things that we need to do. And, you know, I need it for myself as well. That's why I always had a personal trainer. I went to classes because I was kind of lazy in that area. So again, with Divine Goddess Health and Wellness, I developed a program called Divine One-on-One Coaching. And it's a 3-month like boot camp program. And what that does is a host of things. And so I really wanted to explain that program to you and also give you an example of someone who has been through it. And I chose this person because she was one of my most successful, most difficult, most troubled child out of all of my clients. But she did the best out of everybody. And I want you guys to hear her experience. And I kind of want to do Where Are They Now? Because I think you said last year, that was when the program ended for her. And so I would like to take this time to introduce you to Miss Jessica Gailes.
All right. Hello, hello.
And just go ahead and kind of, first of all, why did you even want to choose me or choose the program?
Okay. So the reason why I wanted to work with you, because I feel like our backgrounds are very similar, is I think our relationship with food, and then also with the weight loss surgery for both of us, and dealing with not just the physical piece of eating and what that means, but also the mental piece behind it. I felt like you were somebody that I connected with, the struggles that I had and was still having. I felt like you were very understanding with them, and those are the big reasons why I really wanted to work with you.
Okay. So let's talk about the nitty gritty on the actual program, because you know we fought.
Yes.
And so kind of give them an overview of what it was that, number one, annoyed you, and number two, that ended up being helpful.
Okay.
And would you do it again?
Okay. It's interesting because the thing that I found most annoying was actually the thing that was most helpful, and that was the accountability piece. And, you know, I will admit that, you know, in the times that I was not fully committing myself to sticking with the program, it was like, dang, Athena's calling me again. Dang, Athena's texting me again. I mean, but at the same time, though, it helped me to stay mindful of what I was trying to do and what I was trying to accomplish. Even with the Sunday morning weigh-ins and the one-on-one check-ins, and not just the texting or just the calling, but really having heart-to-hearts with me. And even you going above and beyond and going with me to one of my therapy sessions, I thought that was huge. Because to me, it not only showed me that, you know, you genuinely invested in what I'm trying to do, but you really were wanting to understand mentally where I was coming from, and, you know, dealing with, and I'm, you know, very open about it, dealing with anxiety and depression, and understanding how those issues that I have are interwoven with the struggle with weight loss, and not just weight loss, but healthy living in particular. So that really meant a lot to me, for you to be able to come and to sit there with me and talk with my therapist and kind of just walk through where my headspace was at the time. It is interesting because I complained about the accountability, but at the same time, that was what I needed. And I liked the weekly check-ins. I liked that you came to my house and walked me through different things that I could cook in a short amount of time, because I think one of the challenges for me with when it comes to healthy living, is feeling like I have to be in the kitchen 2 hours, 3 hours in order to meal prep. And with you and working with you, I learned that that is not the case. I can knock out 2-3 meals within an hour. And I love that. And would I do the program again? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Aww. They do with their eyes. Well, just to piggyback on that, you know, I'm totally invested in my clients, and you know, and what has happened, oddly enough, in dealing with my clients, it made me develop thick skin, because although I know you were annoyed and you would give me attitude, normally the older Athena, the Pisces Athena, would be sitting up there going, why does she not like me? I'm trying to help her. What's happening? You know, but I developed thick skin and understood that we're saving lives, and that's the main part of it. And so I felt honored that you even would let me in, because something like going to somebody's therapy session, that's very, very personal. And things can come out that you wouldn't necessarily want just anyone to know. So, you know, because I think I cried, ended up crying, because it was just like, I need therapy, you know, but it was just a touching moment, and it did help me understand to, you know, sometimes you have to learn to back off, but not back off. And I think you were my first client. So
I think that's right.
So that was my first year doing it. So it taught me on how to deal with different types of clients. And so it's just so funny, because I look at you now and I see you on Facebook, and you're like, boom, meal prep on deck, and I'm like, and
hashtag Athena, thank you Athena, thank you Divine Goddess Health and Wellness. Yes,
right. And I'm just like, I'm so proud. And you know, the whole working out, and you know, oh my God, it was like, I remember when we first started, and you had you just was not getting up. And had I had known what I knew from the therapist's perspective, I think I would have been a little bit more understanding. But I'm sitting up here trying to understand it, like, okay, she out of school for the summer. Why she ain't up? At least walking down the street and coming back. You know, I was baffled. You know, so you know, it's kind of like one of those teachers that you hate, and then when you graduate, you be like, that's your favorite teacher.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's what ended up being with you, because I was just like, I love that girl to death. And you know, to this day, she'll still call me like, so I need to talk, and I'm right there, and I'll talk. I mean, you know, because it's not about money. Again, it's like I developed Divine Goddess Health and Wellness to, if I can, help, encourage, inspire, and save as many people as we can. Because one thing we don't need to die from is eating a chicken wing.
And you know, one thing about you that I really appreciated was the, you know, yes, the focus is health. Yes, the focus is wellness. And there's also a realistic piece to it, in that, you know, in switching the mindset and helping people to understand you can do this. Because for a long time, my approach with weight loss has always been, I need to get down to a certain size. Oh God, going to the gym is daunting. Oh God, finding something I like is daunting. To, you know, oh, being in the kitchen 2-3 hours is daunting. And working with you eliminated that. I think working with you helped me to shift my thinking, in that not only is this doable, but it doesn't need to be something that you're doing. It needs to become almost second nature, like the way that you meal prep, the way that you cook, the, you know, getting up and walking in the morning, or, you know, Zumba, finding that activity that you thoroughly enjoy. It doesn't need to be this like diet and exercise. It needs to be a wellness journey, which is ongoing and continuous
and
ever changing until the day you die.
That's right.
And so what I loved about your program and about you was that it was that shifting that mindset of, this is about wellness. And I loved that. Absolutely loved that.
Oh, well, I just, you know, it took me years to get to that point, because I was on the same boat that you were in. Like, I got to get down to a 16. But then when it came time where I had to eat, I'm sitting here thinking, oh God, all I can eat is chicken and a salad. And it's just really not even about that. It's like, you know, number one is moderation, but number two, eat as well as you can. You know, so, and I know I pick on you about the rice thing, but it's just an insider. It's an insider because I know overall you're doing what you're supposed to do. But it's just funny. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to know and sum up, what did you learn about yourself after going through the program?
The big thing that I learned about myself is that is not focusing so much on I need to lose weight, but it's really focusing on I need to focus on my health. I need to focus on my health. The weight, it will be a byproduct. But the main thing is the health. So now it's not, oh, I need to drink these protein shakes, blah, blah, blah. Now it's, I need to make sure I get my greens in, at least 2 meals out of the 3. I need to make sure I get my fruits in. I need to drink more water, you know, and, you know, being mindful. And mindfulness is another big piece, a big takeaway. Just the mindfulness of looking ahead. So if I know, for example, I have a family reunion coming up, I know that during the week that, you know, I need to back off on the calories. If I know that I have this weekend, for example, I'm going to a ball, and I know that the food there. So like my food today, breakfast was oatmeal and a banana. Lunch is going to be a meat and a green. I don't know what they're going to be serving for dinner. But you know, things so like that.
Great. I'm sitting here watching.
But you know, I mean, I love the big takeaways for me truly are the mindfulness towards what I'm putting in my body, and I love that.
Well, I just have to say that you taught me a lot, and I appreciate it. You know, during the time I was frustrated because I was trying to figure out, okay, how do I help this girl? Because I wanted to help you, but it was like just resistance, and you know, it was just clear. Get to where she's at, and then help her up, to where she can be, and not necessarily where you need to be, but where you can be, and you can go above that,
and feeling like you can do on your own. And that was huge.
And so, like I said, you know, the program ended last year, and I'm still seeing you on Facebook now. It's October, and you still so proud of yourself for meal prepping. And then I think I saw somewhere where you was eating oatmeal, and one of your students was like, did they ask you what you were eating or something?
They wanted what I was eating.
And I said, oh, okay, she's eating oatmeal, because you was picking on that breakfast thing.
Yes.
Okay, I got one last funny thing that I gotta talk about. You know what I'm gonna talk about, right? What was the
chicken nuggets,
y'all? So when she first started, she thought she was being slick and smart, right? So I was like, I said, Jessica, what did you have for lunch today? I had chicken, and she was like, but no, it was fine. I pulled the skin off the chicken nuggets. I said, it ain't enough skin on the chicken nuggets to pull off. Anyway, y'all, we're gonna close this session out and say thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. I'll probably have her on again. And thank you for listening. Divine Intervention. And thank you, Jessica Gailes.
Thank you. I had a great time.
All right.